All right, in the previous lesson, we looked at a number of different ways to protect your presentation by adding some properties so it couldn't be plagiarized. We added a password so that only the people who knew the password could open up the presentation and view the content. And then we did something called mark as final, so we finalized our presentation so that it became read-only. That means readers who receive this will only be able to view the content and not make changes to it. So many ways to protect the presentation. So now we got to send it out to those people, and that's what we're going to talk about next, sending a presentation. And it's just so simple that it won't take very long. You could be in your mail program, and if you know how to add an attachment, you click your attachment button, navigate to the Lesson 10 folder of your exercise files, click on this file, and it's attached. But you can also do it from PowerPoint. So from right within your presentation, you can send this off to people that you want to receive it. And we do that from our Office button. Now I'm using the same presentation from the previous lesson, ECP Review 10B, and you can continue to use this presentation if you've been following along. But if you jump to this lesson, go to your Office button, click Open, navigate to the Lesson 10 folder of your exercise files because you need to open up this one, ECP Review 10C. So when we click that and click Open, remember we assigned a password to our presentation, so you got to type in LYNDA, Linda, and click OK. So now you've got the presentation open on your screen and you're all caught up. So this presentation needs to be sent out to a group of people. We marked it as final in the previous lesson, so we see this icon down below. All we need to do is go back to the Office button, down to Send, and you see there's a couple of options here. If we have an internet fax service account, we can use this, or we can use our default email program. So if I click on Email, my default mail program opens up, Microsoft Outlook. And you can see that the review is already attached. I don't have to do any of that. I just have to type in who I'm sending it to. So I could type it to rivers@linda.com, for example. If I want to CC anybody, add any notes down below in the message section, and then I'd simply hit the send button to send it off. The person receives it at the other end. They won't be able to open it without the password, so they may need to contact me. I wouldn't put the password in the mail message. That would defeat the whole purpose. It got into the wrong hands through email, they'd have the password to open it up. But it will be a read-only version because we marked it as final in the previous lesson. So I'm just going to close this up without saving it. You can send yours off if you want, and returns us back to our presentation. That's all there is to sending a presentation.